Hey guys, this is MinionNoMore, and you know I love reading. And in one of my videos I talked about that it is possible to read a book a day. After that I got a few requests to make a video about how to read a book a day. Most people actually think that you cannot read a book in one day, or that you have to use one of these speed reading techniques, but reading a book a day is quite easy. Of course I don't read a book every day, but when I read a book I often read it in one day. Most people just forget that you have multiple options to read a book. You probably know the idea of reading a book sitting down in your living room in an armchair in front of your fireplace. Just don't do this out at a thing. This will only waste a lot of your time. Most books are available as audiobooks. And this is where you should go if you want to start to read a book a day. There are some old school people, maybe your teachers or your parents, who might say, "Son, you haven't read a book unless you bought a physical copy and sat down in your armchair and read it start to finish." But this is nonsense. It really is. There isn't such a thing as the true way of reading a book, or that reading is better than listening. There are actually some studies that show that some people recall things way better if they have listened to something. This has to do with your learning style and deserves a video on its own. Just write me a comment if you want a video on how to determine your learning style. So don't listen to those people. Listen to an audiobook, or at least give it a try. If I had to actually sit down and read every book, yes, it would often take me a week or two. My eyes would have to be present non-stop while reading. And in our hectic lives, my eyes are usually occupied, but my ears are often free while I go about my daily routine. And now the trick to it is to get yourself some audiobooks and find the spots in your daily routine where you can listen to your audiobooks. So let's do a little example here. Everyone has a different daily routine. So I took the average length of a book and the average daily routine of a person. I checked my library and found that How to Win Friends and Influence People, 7 hours. Rich Dad Poor Dad, also 7 hours. And Think and Grow Rich is 10 hours. That is an average length of 8 hours for one audiobook. The first thing you have to do is to get used to listen to audiobooks at double speed. Some people speed read, I speed listen. Because it is an audiobook, this is very easy. You don't need a special technique. Just set the speed to 200% on your audio player. We can listen and understand things way faster than we can read or speak. So 8 hours and 2 times the speed equals 4 hours of audiobook. And now let's see where we can fit in the 4 hours of listening. I looked up some statistics online and found that the average day of a person is 30 minutes of showering and other hygiene things in the bathroom in the morning, a 45-minute ride to your school or workplace, and of course a 45-minute ride back home, 20 minutes of general news during your lunch break. Please guys, skip the general news. I think I will even make a video about this. You don't really need them. 20 minutes of cleaning your car, your apartment and so on. And then I found this. 239 minutes of actively watching TV, not internet videos or YouTube, not radio and not listening to music, because these ones have categories on their own. Just 239 minutes of sitting in front of a TV a day. That are 4 hours. Just stop doing that, or at least take the first 80 minutes of it and just watch 160 minutes of TV a day. Or don't watch TV at all like I do. And there you've got it, 4 hours of time to listen to audiobooks. Just imagine starting on Monday and finishing the 3 mentioned books by Wednesday. And now imagine where your life will be in 5 years from now if you make this a habit. If your day is completely different, then here are some more examples where I listen to my audiobooks. While I am shopping for groceries or clothes or almost anything. At the gym, my complete 60-minute lunch break at work, because I don't need to socialize while eating lunch every day. And literally all the time while I'm driving somewhere. University, parents, visiting friends and so on. And I don't listen to, but read books on my phone while getting a new haircut. With this technique it is even possible to read 2 books a day if you want to. But when you start out, I recommend to begin with half a book a day and work your way up. And after that, start to really optimize your equipment so that you have an easy access to the next book you want to listen to. And make sure to have a quick, seamless and smooth transition between your bathroom radio, your car stereo and your MP3 player. There are countless of free audiobooks here on YouTube, just search for them. And you can find many more audiobooks on Amazon. For everything else I recommend Audible. For those who are interested, you can get 2 full audiobooks for free with a link in the description below. And finally, if you don't really know if a specific book is for you, or let's say you start listening and you really don't like the voice or whatever, but there's desperately want to learn what the content is about, just subscribe to my or to one of the channels at the right sidebar of my main page. These people are doing a lot of great work creating animated book summaries and reviews just like me. So guys, start now, choose some books, subscribe to some channels, prepare your equipment, load your MP3 players, grab 2 free audiobooks and change your lives. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more and see you on MinionNoMore.